Let's get right into it. You've probably heard someone brag, "I only sleep 5 hours and feel amazing." Meanwhile, you sleep 8, maybe even 9, and still wake up feeling like you got hit by a truck. So what's going on? Psychology and sleep science say the real answer has nothing to do with how long you sleep, and everything to do with how well your brain moves through the night. Because here's the truth. Your brain doesn't measure sleep in hours. It measures sleep in cycles. One sleep cycle lasts about 90 minutes and moves through different layers of consciousness, from light sleep to deep sleep, and finally into REM, the dream stage, and the 2 stages that actually restore your mind and body: deep sleep and REM sleep. Deep sleep is when your muscles repair, your immune system strengthens, and your body releases growth hormones. REM sleep is where your brain sorts emotions, forms memories, boosts creativity, and resets your mood. When those 2 stages are balanced, your brain wakes up refreshed, even in 5 or 6 hours. But if your sleep is constantly interrupted by stress, blue light, caffeine, or inconsistent sleep patterns, your brain keeps getting kicked out of those important stages. That means you might be in bed for 8 hours, but your brain only truly slept for 2 or 3. Scientists call this fragmented sleep, and it leaves you feeling heavy, unfocused, and mentally foggy. Here's the crazy part. Someone who sleeps 5 hours of high-quality sleep can feel better than someone who sleeps 8 hours of chaotic, low-quality sleep. Another factor is routine. Your body has an internal clock, your circadian rhythm, that expects consistency. When you sleep and wake at random times, your brain gets confused about when to release melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. But when you sleep at the same time every night, your brain learns the schedule. It begins releasing melatonin automatically, helping you fall asleep faster and wake up cleaner. So imagine 2 people. One sleeps from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. every day. The other sleeps whenever they feel tired. The first person is in sync with their biological clock. The second person is constantly fighting it. And then there's the 90-minute rule. This one is powerful. Waking up in the middle of a cycle makes you feel groggy. Scientists call this sleep inertia. But waking up at the end of a cycle helps your brain transition smoothly from sleep to full alertness. That's why sleeping 4.5 hours or 6 hours can sometimes feel better than sleeping 7 hours. The goal is to wake up at the edge of a cycle, not inside one. So if you've ever felt tired after sleeping enough, you probably woke up at the wrong part of the cycle. Now let's talk about something people rarely rarely consider. Your brain needs a shutdown sequence, like a computer, before it can rest properly. Psychologists call this cognitive offloading, teaching your nervous system that it's safe to relax. And that's where the famous 3-2-1 rule comes in. 3 hours before bed, no heavy meals. 2 hours before bed, no work. 1 hour before bed, no screens. Screens blast your brain with blue light, blocking melatonin and keeping your mind in alert mode. That's why scrolling in bed makes you feel sleepy later, but groggy longer. Your body was ready for rest. Your phone wasn't. Here's another secret most people don't know. The first 10 minutes after you wake up determine your alertness for the rest of the day. And the most scientifically effective way to wake up your brain is simple. Morning sunlight. When sunlight hits your eyes, it activates serotonin, the feel-good, focus-boosting chemical. It resets your circadian rhythm and sends a signal to your brain that says, the day has started. Without that signal, your brain drifts in a half-awake state for hours, leaving you tired even if you slept enough. That's why people who get sunlight early tend to feel sharper, happier, and more energized, even with fewer hours of sleep. And if you want a bonus boost, movement and cold exposure. A quick walk, jumping jacks, or even splashing cold water on your face activates your sympathetic nervous system, your brain's natural wake-up mode. Your body releases dopamine and norepinephrine, clearing mental fog within minutes. It's not magic, it's biology. But the biggest mindset shift is this. Stop treating sleep like a chore. People who see sleep as lazy often suffer more burnout, worse decision-making, weaker memory, and more emotional instability. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's your brain's recovery mode. It restores focus, sharpens reactions, repairs your body, and resets your emotions. And here's the twist that blows people's minds. You don't always need more sleep. You need smarter sleep. A high-quality 5 or 6 hour night can leave you more refreshed than a low-quality 8 or 9 hour night. But getting that high-quality sleep requires intentional habits, consistent timing, proper wind down, avoiding blue light, managing stress, moving in the morning, and respecting your brain's cycles. The truth is this: your body isn't lazy. Your brain isn't failing. You're just unlocking how your biology actually works. If you learn to work with your circadian rhythm instead of against it, you'll start waking up with real energy, real clarity, and real motivation, even with fewer hours. So the next time someone tells you they sleep 5 hours and feel great, don't get frustrated. They're not superhuman. Their sleep quality is simply aligned with their biology, and yours can be too. If this helped you understand your body better, hit subscribe, because the next video might explain something about yourself you've never understood.